Hi guys, so tonight, today was a big day with, I've actually picked up another stock, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to be putting in new batteries and some watches that I purchased, some $10 watches. They just happen to be, I bought one of them at a thrift store for its band, but I like the watch, so I'm going to put a battery in it, actually for the pin, because I have this Stingray watch, the Stingray leather band that I received, and I needed the pins to install, so I just picked that up. But I think I'm gonna put another band on that watch. In the meantime, I'm installing batteries, these little batteries into this. This is one of the watches I got. I thought it was unique, 10 bucks. But I bought Netflix today. Today is what, the 16th? January 16th, January 17th, 2019. And I bought Netflix just as it was closing today because the market didn't look like it was moving just doesn't seem like people were like excited about buying Netflix. So it moved up gradually today, but it didn't really make big crazy jumps like people were seriously interested in Netflix. So I made choice to buy it at 3:58 p.m. just before closing. It went up to like 3:54, and I bought a put on it, and it's down to like 3:39 right now. So I will see tomorrow morning how it goes, because there's earnings report tonight. But because of the lackluster like enthusiasm of people buying stock prior to the earnings report, I figure a put might be the best option. And since for the past month or so Netflix has been climbing in value, I think it's about time for a correction where it can go down. And the last highs was like around $414 per share, and it's highly unlikely, in my opinion, at least this is my reasoning, that it will go up that high again so soon. So I figure I'll take a chance. So far I'm on the right side of volatility, but there's a good chance tomorrow when I wake up that might change. But again, I have a 3-month contract, so if it does go up instead of down, there is still room for me to make my money back. So I am not really worried about it too much. Now I gotta put this little clip back on. The battery is in place. There we go. Just pop right in that little piece. And then I gotta pop this in. That popped in really easy, but it's a cheap watch. I just like the band, so I got this. Let's see if it works. And it works. So for 10 bucks, the battery itself costs $10. So this $20 watch, it's just so unique. I've never seen one with the band like this. It's a Geneva, Japan movement. So, I'm not a big watch collector, but this one is nice. I like that one. Now I have to do this one, and I think this is alligator leather that I put on there. I'm waiting for a replacement pin because the other strap for it, this one, the pin broke. So now I have to get a new pin, and then I'll install it in that. But in the meantime, I'll just stick the battery in there and make sure it works. So, you know, this is more for like a, I guess the tip is, you know, I'm doing multiple things at once, but you know, there's no, if I was to put a tip on this, it'd be like, you know, you got to take risk. You got to look at the graphs, especially when it comes with stock. Of course, you can spend a little bit of money, buy something dirt cheap that you like. You know, this is something that I like. I liked how it looked, and so I bought it. I didn't care if it was cheap or expensive. It's just a nice little, damn, this one isn't going in as easy. Maybe I gotta pull this pin. There we go. Slide it in the other way. Make sure everything is centered. Oh, that's probably what this is for. This is what centers the watch. It works. Another $10 watch, but again the battery's $10. So it's a $20 watch. Oh, I just gotta pop this back in place. This one has to go in a specific way. So if you all have any questions or concerns, you know, with, you know, the way I play my stocks, I'm already on the right side of volatility with Netflix. So when I wake up in the morning, it should still be down where I can take a profit. Depending on how it moves again tomorrow, I will let it ride and try and make more profit off the one contract that I bought. And I know it's a deviation from just playing Tesla, but Tesla is moving sideways right now. So, you know, if I can make a quick buck off another stock, by all means I'm going to do that. By no means will I stay in there long term, because I'm not really familiar with Netflix behavior and its business model. So I tend to shy away from that. But if it's a quick buck like this, in this case, I'll take that chance, make that quick buck, and then move on, sell it, and use that money to buy more options in Tesla. I am also looking at SPY. Waiting for SPY. SPY is gradually moving up. So if it hits 270, if it goes over 270, I'm going to buy a put in SPY at that time. Because last week it was like 250, it's up to 261 now, which I predicted. But I'm thinking it can go higher. It should hit about 270, and if it does, I'll buy a put in that and wait for it to drop. SPY, I'm not really, again, I don't understand its behavior as much as I do with Tesla, but based on how it's moving and the graphs, and you could look online on how to do that better than I can. I just I'm taking more of a guess, I guess, in a sense. So you know, but it's an educated guess based on the graph and you know, how it rise and fall. So you guys can do the same. You know, I have a little extra money sitting on the side just in case Tesla goes to an extreme, but I'm using that money right now to try and make a few extra dollars. And if I sell tomorrow, which is Friday, Monday I'll have the money that I spent today. Well, that I say, if I sell tomorrow, the money that I get tomorrow, I'll have available to buy stock, more options on Monday. So the turnaround is really short compared to buying traditional stock. So if you guys have any questions, concerns, ask in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't to my channel. I'll be doing a lot more like other interesting things other than just stocks, and just anything that comes up that's of interest to me that you guys can benefit from. You all have a good night.